Okay, so I've just come out of the long corridor which takes us from the Roger Stevens lecture block through to where the social sciences building is, which is this one, and then out into the kind of main route past the Student Union and then University Road, past the Great Hall, which is this kind of red brick thing through there, and the sculpture, which in the University of Leeds, that's kind of like, some people call it the wavy bacon. It's not its actual name. There's a few marquees that have been set up here, and I think it's mainly just a bit of outdoor catering in the shade and things, but there might be one or two getting ready for graduation ceremonies. I think there's a lot of business school graduation ceremonies happening now, maybe for master's programs and things like that. But as we move into July, later in July, there'll be all the normal undergraduate and PhD graduations happening. So I'll have a lot of things set up here, I think. So it's quite quiet at the minute, because it's just marking. Exams are done. Teaching's done, really. So it's just marking happening now in the university. So this is mainly the Student Union buildings here, and the refectory through there. It's Monday and coming towards 5 o'clock in the evening. We'll just cut through here and go past psychology here, and then it'll take us past what used to be the School of Geography, but is now the Department of Fine Art. I think they just had a degree show. I didn't get the opportunity to go in and video and show you around my old department, basically my old office is and all that, but I'll do that at some point. It's this building here, a very nice building, very grand building. It used to be the School of Geography. When it was originally opened, it was the Agriculture School, and very high ceilings and all that. Yeah, but now it's Fine Art. And yeah, so I think last week they had the degree show on in there. So this is just the other side of psychology here. This road's called University Road, goes down, you see the Parkinson Tower there, goes down to that area, which is kind of seen as like a main entrance to the university. And that way, textiles and colour chemistry and things are down there as well. And then this building here, that's the Institute for Transport Studies, and that's part of the Faculty of Environment in there. So they've got their sort of, it just looks like a set of terraced houses basically, but there's a whole department in there with a bit of an add-on as well here on the extension on the end. They had to modify the design of the add-on to build it around a big tree, protected tree. So they had to sort of take a bit of a scoop out of the building compared to what they originally wanted to do, to make way for this tree here. So you can see how the building sort of does a little bit bitten into it, just to make room for the tree. Alright, so that's student accommodation there. This here is like mainly the business school. It used to be the Leeds Grammar School, and there still is like at least a bit of grass in the middle, but it used to be the cricket pitch. But now there's all sorts of all new buildings built all around it. School of Law as well down that way, and the Marks and Spencer's archive is down that way as well, with a little museum that you can go into. So I'm just going to head across Hyde Park now. And head up to the car. So there is things behind these hedges, like tennis courts and little football fields, bowling greens, things like that. There's even a section with a few allotments in down one part. But it's a big walking route. A lot of people walk back and forwards, different angles, they go jogging around the park. It's quite a big circular route. They go jogging, cycling, that sort of thing. But it's got a mixture of sort of tree-lined avenues and then open spaces. Might be a few people sitting out in the sun and picnicking this afternoon. Temperature feels like it's about 22, 23 degrees. Could be warmer. Not sure, but it's certainly feels warm in the sun. So I'm just going to try and do a bit of a cut across. You see there's like it's not very well maintained. That looks like it's the not maintained bowling green there, but there's people playing tennis in the tennis courts up there. I'm just going to cut across, like not quite follow this path, just in terms of where I left the car. So I'm going to cut across down through here, pretty much aligned to where that hedge goes down there, and that'll be a more direct route. But actually quite nice. In fact, you've got the clover in flower. Quite nice that they haven't cut the grass everywhere, right down to the base. A bit of wildflowers and clover for the bees and all that. It's good. Just going to cut down this way. Yeah, so there's tennis going on. I've looked down here. Yeah, so I can see there's more people sort of in the sun, just sort of picnicking, sitting out and everything. It's been a big effort from the council to try and reduce the amount of litter, people leaving litter after the picnics and stuff. Here there's like signage all over the place. Every tree I think's got a sign on it just saying, look, come on, respect the park, respect the environment, don't leave litter around. And there's plenty of bins to put it in. I've also seen people sort of opportunistically going around selling drinks and on the bikes, basically with a little trolley on the back of the bike, selling drinks and snacks to people who are lying about. But it's quiet now. Most of the students have gone home for summer or waiting for their exam results, whatever. So it's actually not that busy. Sometimes on a sunny day you might get thousands down here. It's relatively quiet at the minute. Oh yeah. Anyway, I'm going to head across here. Come just over this mound. Hopefully the car's still there. People have been having barbecues, like on little flat pack metal charcoal barbecue trays. Leaving these patches. It's not very good, as it can set fire to the dry ground. I mean, they should be banned really, those things. You can see them. See one there, look, for example, scorched earth from the barbecue pack. Okay. Right, I'm down here just outside this shop. So there we go. Just do a little walk across Hyde Park in Leeds. And I'm going to head off home now.